Your daughter Ella goes to school here, in case you didn't know that. And just tell me what your hopes were for her in terms of what she would get out of music lessons.
We wanted to find a place that get her really excited. And we figured that would happen by having her learn modern stuff. And this is coming from someone who played the violin, and I just never liked classical music, and that inhibited my violin. So I didn't want her to have that experience, to get stuck in playing music that she didn't like. And so we found the School of Rock, found your school, and
and we did not know each other at all prior to this, right?
Yeah, you came heavily recommended to me, but also by people who were in your school, too.
Okay, good. Okay, I'm going to read, okay, and that's great. You said some really helpful stuff there. I'm going to read to you now two groups of music slogans, or like slogans for music schools.
Okay.
I'm going to read the first group. I'm going to read Group A, and when I'm done with it, tell me what your thoughts are.
Okay.
And it can be even, your thoughts can just be like single words.
Sure.
Okay, Group A, here we go. Number 1, the finest music education available. Number 2, voted the best music school in Springfield. Number 3, Springfield's largest music school. Number 4, expert instruction. Number 5, offering the best music lessons to our community. How do those 5 taglines, what's your response to those?
The largest one made me think, is it going to be easy to get a lesson? Is it too busy? Is it too crowded? That was my thought with that.
It's kind of pushed you away a little bit,
Yeah.
it sounds like.
Yeah.
You don't want to deal with the hassle.
No, it's not something that I'd look for, that it might be, it comes off as too much.
Okay. What else? Like some of the words there were finest, best, largest, which you told me about.
Yeah.
Expertise, expert instruction, and then best music lessons to our community.
I'm drawn to expert instruction.
Okay.
That makes me feel like the teaching is good, and that's ultimately where the learning comes from. Finest makes it a little snooty. And finest and best, could mean the same thing, but the connotation with finest is it's perfectionist, and it's fancy.
Okay, nice. Okay, here's Group B.
Yeah.
Number 1, music lessons you'll love. Number 2, inspiring kids through music. Number 3, empower your child. Number 4, learn to love how to play. Number 5, a life-changing experience. How would you describe that group?
I like them all. That they get me drawn to music lessons. That you're going to have a child that's not going to fight you to come to music lessons. That it's something that they're going to love. The one about inspiring kids through music was that it's not just a lesson. That it's something bigger than that.
How would you compare Group A and Group B?
Group A, I think, is more about like getting the right tagline, like it's a marketing approach, just putting in the right words to make it the best, the finest, the something. Group B is something, it's something more. It's like you don't have to prove that you're the best. Here's what we do.
Do you feel like Group A is trying to prove something?
Yes, that's it. They're trying to prove something.
And Group B is not.
Yeah.
What's the promise that you feel Group A is making, and what's the promise or guarantee that you feel Group B is making?
Good question. The promise that Group A is making, that it's about the school. We're the best, we're the finest, we're the largest. Look at us. Group B is about the kid. Here's what we'll do for you. Here's what will happen to your child. You'll love the lessons. You'll be inspired. It's has nothing. Yeah.
I assume from what you're saying that Group B is more appealing to you.
Yeah, it's more personal.
Do you have a different, now that you've said what you've said and kind of thought this through, let's revisit the word finest.
Okay.
What was it, the finest music education available? Does that potentially have any less appeal now that you've heard Group B?
It's just like a place filler word. It doesn't do anything to it.
In terms of emotional value,
Yeah.
On a scale from 1 to 5, 5 being the heaviest,
Okay.
how would you rank Group A, the finest, the best, the largest, expertise? What emotional weight would you put to that?
Gosh, not a lot, like a 1 or a 2.
And what kind of emotional weight would you put to Group B?
4 or 5. It's stuff that you'll love. It's about me and my relationship with the lessons and feeling inspired and what was one of them, like music lessons.
Music lessons you'll love. It doesn't
Yeah.
get any more simple than that.
Right.
More direct, inspiring kids through music. What parent doesn't want that for their kid? Empower your child, which has nothing to do with music.
Right.
It's the end result. Your kid will feel empowered. Learn to love how to play. A life-changing experience.
They're heavy stuff. It's not about the best or the finest. The finest will come out of that, but you don't have to say you're the finest. You don't need it. I think that it's just more. It's more passionate.
Well, and my message to music schools is it's easier to say we're the best. You don't really have to prove that.
Yeah.
If you say your kid's going to love it, you have to prove that. It's a little bit more.
There's
a
more
bigger
weight
challenge.
on the table.
Right,
That.
right. I think it's interesting. I think it's a greater statement of confidence saying your kid's going to love it.
They're the finest.
We're right. It's saying we're the best. That's a statement of, at first glance, oh, you're really confident. You think you're the best.
Mm-hmm.
You're clearly confident. But no, really, I think it's a more confident statement to say your kid's going to love it. Now you got to prove. Because if your kid doesn't love it, you have failed on delivering
Mm-hmm.
your promise.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you so much, Cindy.
Well, that was interesting.